Hey, what up you guys, this is Danny B, you're watching the Trash Dash, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Maniac. Now this is my favorite slasher film, and I love it because it's so, like, grimy and disgusting. It almost feels like a true crime movie, but at the same time it's got enough fiction in it to be like a Halloween or something, like a more mainstream kind of movie. I think it's like a perfect blend between, like, you know, like something gritty like Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer and like My Bloody Valentine or something like that, you know what I mean? It was a very like do-it-yourself movie. They got one guy to do the main acting, one director, one producer, one guy to do the music, one guy to do the effects. And then they just stole a bunch of filming locations. And I don't think this movie even had a writer. I think Joe Spinell and Bill Lustig, the director, were coming up with ideas the whole time. I don't know. And to me also, this movie feels almost like an anti-Rocky. Like, if Rocky was a serial killer, like, think of how Rocky starts out. It starts out with him in the apartment. He's talking to his turtles. This starts out with Maniac in his apartment talking to, like, mannequins.
Fancy girls in their fancy dresses and their lipstick, laughing and dancing. But you stop them, don't you? I can't stop them. But you do, don't you? Then they can't laugh and they can't dance anymore.
Joe Spinell is awesome as the Maniac, and if you didn't know, he was in Rocky. You also got Carolyn Monroe from the Hammer films in this. And you got Tom Savini on the effects. And I think that's really what pushes this movie over the edge. This movie just starts out really strong. Like, it starts out with an awesome, like, horror scene, and then it jumps right into the next thing. But then what I love about it, too, is that Spinell really gives the character, like, a element of sadness to him. Like, you kind of, like, feel bad for him even though he's doing this shit. One of the creepiest things about this movie, actually, is when you see him in normal daytime situations. Like, you see him and he's just this normal guy. He's, like, blending in perfectly. There's nothing apparently wrong with him. But then there's this really creepy scene where he's sitting on the couch and everyone kind of leaves him alone for a minute, and you see him and he's, like, got, like, a whole different ice-cold persona to him.
By the way, this is Rita. Rita, come here. It's the girl you saw in the photograph, remember?
Oh, yes. Nice to meet you. You're more beautiful in person than you are on your photograph.
Anna,
Yeah.
listen, I'm sure you and your friend have a lot to talk about. We're paying these models $100 an hour, and I would like to get back to the shoot.
Okay.
Will we please start?
Fine.
Thank you.
Be right with you. Okay, Frank, you can stay as long as you like. Thanks for the bag.
Okay.
Okay, come on, ladies. Back to work. Feeling refreshed? Looking good. You're looking really good. Here we go. Smile. That's it. That looks so good.
And then there's a scene where he's talking to one of the girls, and you could tell he's, like, completely out of his mind. Like, his eyes are huge. He's got, he's saying all this crazy shit about his mom or whatever. You can really kind of tell what happened to him that made him this way, but they don't go out of their way to explain anything. They just give, like, little subtle hints and stuff that you kind of, like, piece together on your own. I had to watch this about, I think, like, 4 times to really piece together what happened to him. And basically, it was that his mom was a prostitute, and then she used to lock him in the closet and burn him with cigarettes. And then I won't spoil anything, but there is a supernatural / psychological aspect to this movie that I think is awesome. I'm going to give this one 5 out of 5 stars. This Maniac. Alright guys, this is Danny B. You're watching the Trash Dash. Let me know you've seen Maniac. Let me know what you think of it. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.